saying he's had enough. Ross McDonald's out, Dave Retson's out, Jack Brennan's out, and Scott.
20 past. 20 past.
Less than a minute.
Mm-hmm. You ran no battery, did you say? You need a charger? A battery? A charger?
I can have. It's an iPhone, yeah, and then I plug into that.
Not good as the car, is it?
Yeah, wants to get well, go live in a minute. I have one in the car actually. That would be lovely, thank you very much, Robert. I have one in the car, but it's the thought of going and getting it. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the final chapter of the Voly Grampian Forest Rally for the SRC coverage. We are currently in SS9, the penultimate stage, and we're roughly about halfway through. Just after post 8 is where we're located, just on a nice little downhill section into a hairpin right.
A steery hairpin right.
A very steery hairpin right, and boy, I can tell you, it's very windswept, which is not a bad thing regarding the Stour,
because it's
blown it away from us,
yes,
so to speak. But yeah, so apart from that, it's been great. But there's been a bit of activity out in the stages today on this last circuit of 3 stages, which included the first pass of this stage before, which was SS6, and then they went on and did Flinglenny SS7, and then Durris 8, and then down to service, and now they're coming back for this second pass of Scare Hill before they then do the final stage SS10 Hurley SS10, which is Laird's Leap,
which is a combination of a bit of
Hobbs Seat and a bit all of what was Hurley Bog. Yeah, we've a few cars out. Now we've got car 87 Stuart Bannatyne, mechanical, Paul Matthewson off in ditch, Ross McDonald off the road, Dave Retson, the engine was on 3 cylinders smoking a bit, so I think it's blown a piston or something there. Jack Brennan retired, Alan Scott stopped in stage, Ben Stockdale stopped in stage, Barry Groundwater's out mechanical, John Wink, water pump failure, yeah. Cameron Murray in a radiator, Simon Hay, Callum Jaffrey, gearbox, Stephen Waugh, they went off in stage 4 this morning, Fletcher Faulkner, Ian Murray off the road, Oren McDonald off the road, Ernie Lee went off the road yesterday, but he's back out again. They got the car going, so he's back out running again. But
I don't think he went off the road. I think he hit a log that got pulled onto the road.
Aye. And obviously Brett McKenzie was out earlier on, Thomas Milne, David Brose, John Starr, Alistair Bailey was off last night, Johnny Kane was off last night.
But
that's it. So
yeah, but up to this point, and up to stage 8, the finish of stage 8, in terms of the SRC results, it's Bogey, David Bogey, and oh, my mind's gone blank.
Yeah, it's David Bogey, then Scott Beattie, then
Alexander
Alexander Sallow, and then Mark McCullough, Bruce
Kirsty
McConaughey,
Riddick,
Robert Proudlock. So, William Crichton's still leading at the front. Max McRae's line second now. Mevery
on the BRC stuff, yeah.
And the BRC line third. And Gary Pearson, and overall at the event, Gary Pearson, he had a puncture on the rear as a quarter panel missing off the back of his car. Johnny Greer, then Callum Black, Matthew Hurst, Robert Jurgensen, who's got up to 8th.
So Jock Armstrong and Isabel Riddick are now, along with Chris Colley, are all watching us. Woohoo! Good afternoon to you all. So Ian Park, and here we are again. You're absolutely right. Christy McCallum. Oh, no audio, she says. No audio?
Right.
No audio? Oh. Well.
Do you mean I've been blethering here for ages for nothing?
Well, I must be getting some audio because the subtitles are coming up.
Subtitles, right, okay.
First cars are in the stage. Should be here with us any time
So this should be Crichton.
Well, it should be, but it's not showing up the tracker. But
Oh, Jim Anderson, the
It's
audio
us.
is working. Okay,
it's
John
showing
Mackay's
us
watching.
Marion Evans, actually, car 4.
Oh, is it?
But
A
we'll
bit of
see
shuffling
on
has been going on.
that. Yeah.
So
Difficult to say.
Robert's
Maybe,
trying to get himself steady for the breeze that comes wafting across from our back end.
Is it well?
John Hamilton is watching. Your ex-co-driver was watching
no,
earlier,
actually,
John.
It looks like it could be Max McRae.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's Merritt.
it's
William
Crichton. Crichton and Reagan.
Something not right here with the tracking system. It's glitching all over the place here.
So David Patterson's walking. Mickey Rankin. Well, Anne, what's happening? Oh, good question. Kenneth Harper. Oh, Cliff Simmons is back again. God, he's like a bad penny, isn't he? Keeps
Yes.
turning up. Cliff Simmons.
Did he eat all that dumpling yet?
Is he at all that? Well, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Doesn't like sharing his dumpling.
Yeah, I think this will be Max McRae. As I say, the tracker's not very valuable at this point that we're at.
So Gordon Galbraith is watching from Darlington, saying, come on, Max McRae and Gary Pearson. Well, Gary's had a puncture and suffered some rear quarter damage.
Yep, it's Max McRae.
Max McRae.
Cameron Fair.
For Cammy Fair, yeah. In a hurry to get a fish supper.
Unfortunately, the dust is kind of masking them going round the hairpin, but hopefully the remote camera further on will catch them coming out the hairpin. I would say that
Yeah, so
it's car on the
Cliff has
road.
confirmed there's not a crumb of dumpling left. It's all gone. Doesn't
he
surprise me
shared
one
it.
bit. James Thompson has joined us and Douglas Cameron. So yeah, so it's going to get a bit heated in terms of the SRC because Scott Beattie will be on a real push to try and catch David Bogie this afternoon. He's got a bit of a task ahead, but he just takes a puncture and it could all change.
Yeah, that's it. This is Marion Evans, the Toyota Yaris.
Pastel colours. Mark Ritchie and James Thompson advising that Robbie Wood is still going well.
Yeah, there was only a couple of seconds separating Max McRae and Marion Evans.
Chris McPhee
But
is
near
watching.
1.5 seconds actually. This should be Gary Pearson.
Now, I wonder if that's the Chris McPhee that I know. Could be.
But Gary may be running further back because he had a puncture of the quarter panels missing off the car. So
On the near side, I think, isn't it?
could be Johnny Greer or
We were speaking to some of them before they went into SS6 and did this last loop, and some of them were saying they really enjoyed the Spectator Special.
that's Callum Black.
Callum Black.
James Martin.
So they really enjoyed the
Jack Martin, sorry.
the Spectator Special, although a couple of them did nudge a couple of bit of some of the bales, and they were saying it was about a 40-second requirement from the start to the next car appearing. So
Yes.
so
I
the
think they started
merges
off
were
at-
working okay.
Yeah, they started off at 2-minute intervals, so they didn't have an issue at the merge, but then they worked out that they could run them minute intervals. It wasn't an issue. So I would have thought it'd be a fairly good spectacle for spectators there. I believe it was quite busy.
Aye. Mickey Rankin saying, is Chris Colley really at an Oasis concert? Yes, he is.
This is Jurgensen.
And he's been pushing hard this afternoon or today to try and make up for what he lost last night.
Yeah, he's up to 8th place today.
Yep. Gordon Adam is watching. Good afternoon, Gordon.
Why you not out playing?
Probably from Portugal.
Are you in Portugal, Gordon? Let us know.
Spends a lot of time in Portugal.
missing all this glorious sunshine.
I know. Sunshine here. Plenty of wind, but sunshine.
Now this could be...
It could well be the Mr. Sturrock, you know, Mr. McPhee.
Could be bogey.
These sort of roads aren't suitable for your motorbike, though. But yeah, so it's we saw some interesting damage. Was it Mark Irvin this morning had rolled in the first stage this morning?
Johnny Greer, I believe.
Johnny Greer. Yeah, Mark Irvin rolled this morning, wasn't it? Stage 3. He said he just lost that wee bit.
Yes, not a lot of damage to the car. Wing a wee bit of the corner of the roof.
I think he's more concerned about. I think he's more concerned about phoning his dad and telling him.
He's quite high when we spoke to him at the beginning of the previous stage here.
So yeah, so the drivers will be a bit more confident this loop round because they know this stage, having driven it once already. So there'll be
some of the blinder corners.
Yeah.
There was one or two of the corners were quite badly rotted earlier on, a lot of stones. It's David Bogey, is it?
David. No, it's
no,
Hurst.
it's Matthew Hurst and Declan Deere.
So Alan Patterson has joined.
Is that Alan Patterson from Perth or Alan Patterson from Castle Douglas?
Well,
or is it another Alan Patterson that we don't know?
I don't know. I don't know where this Alan Patterson is, but it's an Alan Patterson. What's this? Somebody's asking a question. Who's looking after what? Wait, let's see this. It's something derogatory, I've no doubt. Who's looking after switching to the remote camera? Well, that's been done remotely, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah.
So it should be switching. Is it not switching? Let us know.
There's Scott Beattie. He's having a...
It's Alan Patterson for Dumfries.
Dumfries. That'll be Ian and Stuart Patterson's brother. It's Scott having a really good rally this weekend.
Yeah, he's really been enjoying his weekend.
Not like the Scottish, he probably said he would have gone better if he'd put new tyres on at the start. He obviously put new tyres at the start of this event because he was leading the Scottish Championship.
So apparently it's not switching to the remote, Robert.
It keeps cutting out apparently.
Oh, it's cutting out.
Sorry, not much we can do about it.
Because we're live in stage, these little foibles will happen, so apologies for technical issues.
Yeah.
We are subject to the same issues that all the major media
this is
companies
David Bogey this time.
We're no different. Mr. Bogey and Riddick, Kirsty Riddick.
There's only one thing I can go and check from my end, so I'll go and do that.
Okay,
right.
so Scott Morrison, I can't see them coming out of the hairpin. Well, we're trying to fix it and see what we're going to send a runner to see if we can rectify that issue.
Yeah, it must be a bad spot here because I'm not using the Starlink, I'm just using 4G and the tracking systems all over the place.
Troy Hood says, good afternoon from a sunny Auchincrow near Duns. Hope you're enjoying the Stour, guys. How does it taste compared to last night?
Oh, it's blown away from us
well,
today.
It's blown away today, that's it. Yeah, our teeth had a good coating earlier today, though, and last night.
Well, last night was brutal.
Oh, brutal, yeah. Ian McGregor says, hello from Strathblane. Enjoying the coverage.
Right,
Denise Forrest
should
saying,
be
come away, Scott.
Gary Pearson coming next, I think.
It is quite breezy up here, so it's quite possible that the transmitter on the first the static camera has got blown about a bit.
Yeah, so we are experiencing substantial wind.
Yeah, it's quite windy here, getting quite heavy gusts.
I'm sure you can see when the dust gets blown. If you watch the camera shot and where the dust is, how quickly the dust is shifting, that'll give you an idea of just how strong the wind is.
This is Gary. We'll maybe see if the damage to the car from the
back
rear
into it
puncture he
to make
had.
sure we don't get blown over ourselves.
Yeah, I think it is Gary.
Yeah, Gary
Pearson.
And I've got to put a new quarter on.
They've repaired it.
Got it repaired, yeah. Fair play.
It's carbon fibre panels, they just
Just bolt on.
Yeah.
I mean, these R5s now, I mean, everything's made for speed, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Even more so with the newer ones, the Rally 2s. We were speaking to John Morrison earlier on at the car park before the previous stage here, and he's out in the hired Polo Rally 2 car. He actually owns an R5 car, a Fiesta, and he said that the Polo is much better, but I would suspect that the Fiesta Rally 2 would be much better also. I know Dom Buckley, who owns these cars and runs these cars, he himself has driven all of them, the Skoda, the Polos and the Fiestas which he has, and he reckons the Fiesta's as quick as any of them.
Yeah. So Ted Runciman has watched before at Glasgow, wonder why we managed to get all the sun, but he's enjoying the coverage. Ian Scott is saying good afternoon to Ashley Alcorn. Gordon Adams saying he's back in the UK for a couple of months. Well, you picked the right time to come to the UK. Ian Titch Urquhart is watching. Ian Scott, hello, says Ashley Alcorn. Alright, okay, a wee bit of a messaging going on here.
Yes.
Ian McGregor says it's Strathblaine. Alright, okay. Ball.
Could be Mark McCullough.
Well, yeah, we can't
Not
get any
sure.
advance information because we're not getting any tracking data here, are we?
Well, we're getting some, but it's kind of patchy.
Patchy.
That's car 8 just past me, and he's no here yet.
Oh, there goes a banner. Oh dear.
And it's not Mark, it's
That's Vasallo.
yeah, it's Alexander Vasallo.
So the Asset Alliance banner has taken a punt of the wind.
Well, it'd be not for the first time today.
No.
It blew over earlier
It's your
on
turn
this
to go and
morning.
chase it this time.
Yeah.
I think the video feed's gone completely from the second camera.
Oh,
so
right.
Unfortunately,
So-
I can't walk down the stage and sort it.
No, sorry about that, folks. So we can't give you the remote camera feed, which is a bit of a shame. So
Does
just
it
have to
record as well, Robert?
make
Sorry?
do.
Does it also record?
Yes.
Aye,
So you'll be able to get the footage at a later date, but
Yeah,
you'll not be able to get it
it'll be
live
re-
on this feed,
Hopefully
unfortunately.
it's recording as long if the camera hasn't blown over.
Aye, or be knocked over.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it'll be the remote feed, as I say, that on the top of the camera that's...
Right, hopefully this next car along will be Mark McCullough.
Mark McCullough, yeah.
It would be too much to hope for everything going right 3 times in a row.
Well, yes. But, sometimes
What did we
little
say earlier
miracles can
about
happen. Yes.
3 old codgers and modern technology? Doesn't work.
Well,
not all the time.
we've done all right.
2 times out of 3 is not too
Aye.
bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Mr. Loaf said.
Yes. A bit of a gap,
Yep.
which is
it's,
strange because they would have had a regroup before they came in here. So
I think this will be Mark McCullough.
So Ronnie Tom is watching. And
Yeah,
we wish all our best to Daisy,
Daisy.
who's
Yeah, glad to hear Daisy took
made a
no
bit-
whale
a wee
yesterday.
recovery.
Yeah, it's Mark
Mark
McCullough.
McCullough, yeah. Again, he's been pushing hard for points to try and maintain his lead in the championship. And Callum Buchanan, has joined us from the Isle of Lewis.
Do you think Mark saw that we were here and didn't make so much dust so we'd get him all the way round the corner?
So Chris McPhee's watching from the rally zone in Bankery, and George Myatt has joined us as well.
Hello, George.
I'm glad the wind's blowing that banner away from the road.
I know. Yeah. But it just goes on that bank and Robert.
And it's the North Sea next.
Yes, yes. It could well float off into the wilderness.
Yeah, it's held together with bungee cords. I think they've maybe come off.
Well, yeah, I think
it looks like it's coming apart.
It looks like it.
Oh,
well.
Oh,
It's rocking.
Can we run a book on
When it's going to go?
when it's going to go?
It is pinned, so
Pound to go. So
Kirsty
there seem to
McCleary
be
has
a
joined
few
from
few
Elgin. Hello,
delays,
Kirsty.
to be honest, it looks like it's Bruce McCombie next.
Bruce was having a ball, he said today.
Oh, he's
earlier.
loving it. He's not
He's
been
having a
out since
great
the
time.
Speyside.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since he was in the car, so it's taken him a wee while to get used to it again. But yeah, he's loving it.
Neil Redford has joined us
Of course,
now.
local event for him. So
Yes, right in his backyard.
yeah,
Being Bankery based.
probably past his house in the road section.
Aye. So if you need a house built in the Bankery area, Bruce is your man.
Yeah.
Or any building
his
work, really,
brothers.
not just a house.
Is it Scott, his brother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scott used to also rally. He was a Mitsubishi man.
So Chaz Mack
Yeah,
says,
it's,
watching from Port Gordon and Murray, we'd like to have a go, it looks fun. It is fun. But
Bruce McCombie and his
we had,
Kerbeaton.
yeah, we had just this chap saying, Chaz Mack thinks it looks great fun. What was the comment we got from the father and son who had swapped roles? Where the father normally is the driver and the son's normally the co-driver.
I said,
But
how
today-
is it going? I said to him, he says, it's been traumatic,
Yes.
is what he said.
This is the father who was
Yeah.
co-driving today for the first time for the son who was driving for the first time.
Yeah, but the son normally navigates for his father, so I think he's maybe trying to get some of his own back. But, yeah, they're
scared
still
the
going.
bejesus
The
out of his
car
dad.
was still in one piece.
Yep.
Yeah, they were, looked like they were having fun, so, well, the driver was.
Angus McKinnon is watching from Oban. Kirsty McCleary says it's the best fun as I've navigated before. You have indeed, Kirsty. George Black is watching from
Spain, Argentina.
Argentina
Hi, George. I hope you're well.
in the Villa Carlos Paz.
I take it George is retired now.
Yes.
I see that, he's away for a long weekend.
I
No,
was,
he stays in Argentina.
I worked
Dougie
alongside
Lamont
him
is
at,
watching, Big D
Buckley's
watching
at
from
some
Kilmarnock.
many years ago. It's car 15. It'll be in Forgan.
Oh, yeah, Ian had a spin earlier, so he's dropped down from 5th to 6th,
But
I think.
hadn't had any punctures.
No, he hadn't, unlike
He had
on
3 in the
previous rounds.
Scottish.
3 in the Scottish, yeah, Scottish was not a good
And he had 2 or 3
2
on
the
Argyll.
Yeah.
One he went past us in Glendaruel where he'd had to go off the road to he'd caught a car and had to pass it and got a puncture when he got off the road to pass the car.
Yeah.
Oh, something not quite
Somebody
right
missing
there.
the gear.
Missed a gear or something.
Ian Morgan, yeah.
Ah,
Something not right.
maybe broken a shaft or
Broken
something.
a shaft in the yep. Either that or a gear. The gearbox, maybe.
I think possibly a shaft, but
So Bobby Patterson is saying, how many stages to go, guys? Just tuned in. Well, this is the penultimate one, Bobby. There's only one more stage after this. This is stage 9, and the last one is stage 10.
which is
Mary Riddick is watching from Dumfries, saying it's very stressful watching from home. You should try watching from here, Mary. At least you're not getting steward. everywhere that it shouldn't be.
Young Robert Proudlock, the reigning junior champion, and he's
James McDonald watching from Kilmarnock.
Rally 3 Fiesta.
So we can hear them coming away in the distance. Freddie Lockhart has just tuned in. I'm going to have that word with my wife actually when I get home, because she's not tuned in at all today or last night. Shocking.
Shocking.
I don't think your wife tuned in either.
No, I've been married to mine for 45 years.
Yeah,
You've
well.
only been married to yours for a year.
Well, that's true. But time's not everything. So Rich Burnford is thanks for the coverage this weekend. Top
Yeah,
job.
so it's young Robert,
Young
going
Robert,
well as usual.
yeah.
But a really good outing in Scottish.
Well, Harry Marchbank, the baker.
Yeah, good
So
to
Robert,
see.
what's the odds on that banner going, you think?
It'll be
Hello.
fine.
Another good gust and it'll be whew.
Ah well, if the wind gets any stronger, it could be curtains, as it were.
I always hope it doesn't.
No.
Fear of me blowing away here if it gets any stronger.
Yeah, so this complex
Seems
that
to
we're
be a
in
bit of a gap.
is made up of Glenfarclar or North Drumtochty and on the north side of Drumtochty Glen, oddly enough, and links directly into the Fethereso complex, which is to our north. And really, if you wanted to run a single big stage, I think I worked out once that you could run 41 miles of a stage by using available roads that have been rallied before.
But yeah, and that's probably without any double usage.
Without any double usage, yeah.
Splits and, if you were to go into the realms of using splits and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Paul Hassan has joined, saying watching from Stokesley in North Yorkshire, was a member of 63 and Inverness Car Club. Nice to see guys that I used to rally with on 12 cars and organised stage rally with. Peter Foy, nice to hear from the three old codgers. Good to see young Proudlock going well. Peter,
So
you're the same age as us.
It's Alan Carmichael and Harry Walshaw and the
I
green
remember competing against you in the BTRDA
Rally
days.
2.
So Ian Park, Lombard Rally Festival returns to Crawfordland Estate, Kilmarnock in a few weeks' time. So Dougie Lamont is asking, is Bogey still leading? He is leading the Scottish Championship element, yes Dougie, as far as we know, up to this stage. So after stage 8, Bogey was leading from Scott Macbeth, sorry.
So it's another gap here.
Yeah, there's a few gaps appearing now because we're wearing on into the day, so they're
Steve Petch seems to be ran a bit further back, whether he's had an issue or a puncture or something, but he'd be the next on the road, I believe. Can actually hear them for a fair distance before they get here. Obviously can't see them. It's not as good a position as we were in earlier on today, where we could see for probably a mile. Be good if we could get the forestry just to cut all the trees down so as we could see it.
Aye. You wouldn't see anything anyway with dust.
Yeah, so it'll be Steve Petch from Northumberland area. His father's a garage proprietor, has been for years, SG Petch.
Yeah, and a regular supporter of the Scottish
There
Championship.
was Subaru, I believe. I'm not sure what other.
Yep. So Gary Burgoyne says he's watching from Leeds, Yorkshire, enjoying the coverage, especially the Yorkshire cruise. Yeah, they've all been going really well. It's been certainly a day of dramas or a rally of dramas in one way or another, isn't it?
Yeah,
Between
quite a few off.
quite a few off, yeah.
The double usage is
That's
possibly bringing some of that around, because the corners, it's like if you're offline at all,
Offline,
if you go
yeah.
a wee bit too fast, there's just.
Well, we saw an incident when we were coming into our
Yeah, we
location.
did car 81.
Car 81. We said, "Where did your accident start?" We know where it ended, but where did it start? He said, "Well, it started way back down there at the previous corner, where they got a bit out of shape, and it just carried on from there and ended up going down a banking."
They
Luckily
were
not
actually
far.
fortunate. Yeah, that was Ben Stockdale and John
John
Shepherd
Shepherd,
and
yeah.
Mark J. Escort. I would think they'll still may
No
still be
damage. I
going.
think they'll be able to still go.
They'll
Yes.
be OTL, but they might,
Yeah.
whether they're still running or not, I'm not sure.
Alistair Brearley Senior has joined us. Good afternoon, Alistair. Sorry you're not with us this afternoon. So Dougie Lamont saying, "Bet you lads are glad the wind is blowing away from you." You bet we are.
We are, yes. Another big delay here.
It wasn't
I can
yesterday,
see-
and it wasn't this morning.
Can't see
However,
anything on the track.
Thankful for small mercies.
Oh, there we go. Car 22. It's Barry Groundwater and Ashley Will and the Fiesta.
Raleigh
I
Campbell's
think
watching
it's a
now.
Raleigh 2.
The,
Says it's white, but it's blue, is it?
blue,
not?
I think it is. Yeah, I think there's some of the colours are a bit mismatched because we
Yeah.
had what rather than white for one of them. Maybe that's a Yorkshire term, was it?
I'm
It's
not sure.
what?
I'm not sure whether they're happening to save the paintwork below or if that is the actual colour. It's grey.
Grey. So it's nothing like white. So Fred McLean must be on another tea break. He's watching again. You'll never be getting that grass cut on that island of Mull at this rate. All these tea breaks.
It's the weekend, you'll not be working.
He's cutting grass.
I thought that was in the house.
No, he had a big tractor unit with a
Oh, I
bird
see.
cutter on it. Stopped and had a cup of tea this morning when he was
You'll be
watching.
on overtime. It's Saturday. It'll be overtime
be
today.
overtime.
It'll be on double time.
Double time.
Yeah.
Full time. Oof. But there was quite a nice picture of Fred and the family the other day
There
up
was.
on social media. He looked very
Aye.
resplendent in his kilt.
Keltley's boy, about twice the size of Fred.
Aye, height-wise.
Height-wise,
Aye.
yes. Young, handsome young man.
Stephen Bartley said, "Fred McLean's on a permanent tea break." Jinx, you obviously know him better than we do.
Well, as the council he works for.
Shh, somebody for the council might be listening. Oh, aye, Fred is. Maybe Fred's in charge.
Is that not the case where you go to the council yard and say, how many folk work here? He says, oh, about half of them. Yeah. This Bob Adamson. I was speaking to him at the car park earlier.
Earlier,
and
yeah.
He was saying he was enjoying himself.
Shadforth is watching on YouTube. Very good.
Bob Adamson and Harry Stubbs.
You know, it's quite pleasant when the wind drops, but then just at that it picks up again.
Yeah, Bob is.
Yeah. So nice, lovely looking car that Bob has. Well prepped, nice car.
Sorry.
It's a nice car that Bob has.
Yeah, it's quite distinctive with the yellow.
Yeah. Ralph Barkley has joined and watching.
Makes our life a wee bit easier.
Yes. We're great at faces, we're just terrible with names.
It'll be John Crawford next, I think.
You'll need to tell today's listeners your wee Aberdeen joke you said last night.
One from last night, just in case you weren't listening last night. The new Aberdeen designer drug, Kenphytamine.
I know.
Sad, it's the
Sad,
only
but
joke
it's
I know.
great.
Sorry, it's probably the only joke I remember. Probably in the past known quite a few, but can't remember them.
Craig Lindsay said he spectated in SS1 last night, SS5 today, now watching back home in Carluke. Good for you, Craig. So we trip for you up here and back to Carluke.
Yeah, I think this is John Crawford and his Rally 2 Fiesta. Quite a popular car, the Fiesta, but
Yeah.
I think they're through Malcolm Wilson Motorsport at Carlisle.
Yeah.
I think they are probably the easiest for maintenance and availability of parts. That may not be the case.
You know, I really like to look at the Toyota Starlet when we looked at it down in the car park. It was a nice looking motor.
Yes.
Rear wheel drive.
Yeah, Vauxhall engine, Samsonite box, hitch pattern, 6-speed, dog box.
Speaking about gearboxes now, we were speaking to...
yeah, well, somebody steered us wrong.
Oh, aye, we were getting bum steers for somebody.
Because they said that Paddy Monroe's car had a
Millington
in it, but it doesn't. It has a rich...
BDG.
A Sherwood
BDG engine, yep, with a 5-speed.
Tractive gearbox.
And he's on 13-inch rims.
13-inch rims. And Ross Jarrett is on a 2.5 Millington with a 6-speed
box,
tractive gearbox on
15-inch rims.
But so a fair difference in the cars, but not in the times. I think Ross was 10 seconds in front of Paddy when we spoke to him earlier on, but by the glint in Paddy's eye when we were speaking to him, I don't think he'd given up quite yet.
No, he wasn't. I mean, he did say that Ross had the legs on him on the big fast stuff, but in the twistier stuff, he was there. Eddie O'Donnell has joined us. I presume this is junior rather than senior. And Paul Hassan says, that's a really sad joke.
Is he perhaps from Aberdeen?
He might be.
The frame has disappeared.
Oh, it's gone.
Whee!
Oh no.
Does that mean we don't need to take it home?
The top of it.
Oh dear. It's gone into the wilderness and down the bank.
Well, that's Bill's responsibility.
No. That's your responsibility. I put them up, you start them down.
Well, I'm not needing to take it down. The wind's already done that for us.
It's Junior, Eddie O'Donnell Jr. Thank you, Eddie.
Right.
How's Feather keeping? Haven't seen him for a while. And
has young Eddie got his entry in for the Roger Albert?
Oh, I don't know. I think he was considering it, but I don't know whether he has or not. James McDowell is saying, great job, well done, thank you.
It's John Mackay. For some reason his tracker's not shown up at all.
Paul Hassan said, we've got the banter. We've got the drivel, that's what we do have.
Two old codgers talking rubbish.
I think we've stepped up for the Beech Grove Garden Snyder mat that we got previously. Well, I think we've stepped a little bit beyond that.
Oh no, there's tracker 28 just appeared. He's actually just gone past us as we speak.
Eddie says he's still skint after the 2023 REC. Well, I can understand that.
Yeah, when you consider a 5-day event, the entry, which is, well, at that time was £5,000 if you entered early, it was 7 if you were later. There were some of the cars, the Escorts, Solberg and all the rest of it, there'd be 25 grand in tyres.
Yeah.
But I would think it would possibly, to do the event, probably be around the 17 to 20 grand mark.
Yeah.
There will be one or two that have done it cheaper, but using second-hand tyres and stuff like that.
Because we spoke to, now who was it with the Saab?
Magic McCombie.
Magic McCombie, yes.
He did it in the Saab. He reckoned it cost him about 17. A lot of money for money to
But
take.
then 120 entry plus for a 200 place.
So this should be Ross Jarrett. It's getting a
Well, the problem is we don't actually know what the situation between Ross and Paddy is in terms of honours so far in this event.
he's got a new set of tyres on the back, or there's a set of Revolutions on there now. It was Minolites that was on before, or looked like Minolites. So set of new tyres to try and keep
ahead of Paddy, aye. But Paddy will be on a charge, I have absolutely no doubt.
Just have a quick look.
Although you're saying he was getting a bit of a bollocking for on the after the Scottish for not changing up quick enough.
Yeah.
And they actually changed all the sequencing of on the dashboard, I believe, so that he didn't know where he was, or that so that made him change up earlier, I think.
There's 7 before this stage. There was some like 7 seconds between the two of them. So Paddy's bringing it down. In fact, it's less than 7 seconds. It's 6.5 seconds.
6.5 seconds.
From it was 10. So still a bit to do.
Paul, Ewan Blair's watching. Paul Hassan says it's a lot better at the Beach Grove Garden. It's rallying. Well, that's true. But we're here on a windswept hill in Aberdeenshire, enjoying the weather and the sport.
This could be one of the Rally 4s, one of the juniors.
Rob Hayes watching now.
Joseph Kelly and Killian McCardle. Sounds like it could be.
We noticed last night in terms of viewing numbers, we hit over 7,000 folk were viewing last night, which was quite remarkable. And from all over the world, which is even more remarkable, including Fast Eddie in Australia.
Yep.
And we had, where else did we have it? Oh God, I can't remember now. Oh, my brain's gone.
It's
been a long
the
day.
Rally 4, the Peugeot 208. Joseph Kelly.
The BRCs.
These cars are quick. They are for 15 or 16. I think they're 1500 3-cylinder turbo.
So Angie Stevenson is watching from sunny Turkey, saying to keep it going, Paddy and Andy.
Is she across getting her teeth done?
No, I think she'll be on hollybobs.
Oh, right, okay. I actually don't
so
know.
Andrew's here rallying, and Angie is on holiday in Turkey, you see. So he gets to go and do what he wants to do, and she gets to go and have the sun.
It sounds like a plan,
That
actually.
sounds like a plan, yeah.
Another bit of gap here. It's Kyle McBride, I think, that's next on, again in a Rally 4 208.
Oh, there's a fair gap. Although we can hear something in the distance.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. And then I can hear Paddy Monroe, without seeing him on the tracker. I can hear that escort. I'm sure it is. It might not be, but I'd be surprised if it isn't. Although it could be Jack Matthewson.
Oh.
But, yes, it's car 27, Kyle McBride.
So we've just been informed that we've got 91 folk watching currently on YouTube, and we had 128 last night. Yeah, Facebook was certainly a much more popular channel for folk watching on. Maybe it's because they get the subtitles on there.
Would I be right in saying, Robert, that Kyle was the junior runner-up to Robert Proudlock last year?
Kyle
McBride in the
I think so.
I think he was. Yeah.
Not entirely sure, but I
This is
think
his
so.
second year in the first or one of the first rounds at Carlisle. He rolled off the stage that was being in front of the camera. So he'll not have a result for that, I wouldn't think.
No. So Stephen Cameron says hopefully no cars wanting to roll with it this time around. Well, hopefully not, Stephen. Hopefully they'll get to the end.
I think
We have had a few incidents, but nothing of anything great significance, thankfully.
I think the escort I was hearing in the background, I think it's Jack Matthewson and his escort.
I'll tell you what we never got is Isabel Riddick promised
rock buns.
And did not deliver.
Well, she actually said we needed to go round
Service.
by her house to get them at
and
the
we did.
Scottish, and we did.
Did.
And she must have known we were coming because she was out.
She was out, yes.
Or
There
she certainly
was
did
just
to come
some
to the
dogs
door.
looking at the door at us. Yes.
That unmistakable sound.
That must be Paddy.
No, it's Jack Matthews.
Was that Jack Matthews?
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
With Chris Williams.
I believe his brother has stopped for some reason in the Mark 1. What was the name of Walter?
Jack's
The car.
Jack's Paul's nephew.
Nephew.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So the car that Paul has is Walter.
Walter, it was known as.
As known as. That was Andy Kelly's old car.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Speaking of Andy, we haven't actually wished him good day, Andy, if you're listening. And also our best wishes to Roy Campbell, of course.
Aye, who's moved into hospice care.
Hospice care at Irvine, I think, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Right, this is Paddy Munro.
Oh yes, you can hear him in the distance.
Yeah. It's not on the limiter yet.
No, it's not like him.
I did say to him earlier on that he was that we hadn't heard him on the limiter and he was just laughing. He was just laughing. But yeah, he enjoys his rallying and always smiling.
And that's what it's about. It's about enjoying yourself, isn't it?
Jeez, you hear that thing?
Wait till he comes into sight.
I don't know if you can hear that. It's just absolutely singing.
Here he comes. And there he goes.
I don't know what they
pushing
have
that
the
box
rev
up.
limiter set at, but
It's not quite as bad as it was before.
No, it used to be 9.5.
Yeah.
I think was what the Sherwood engines would rev to, but maybe a bit more.
Angie Stevens has come back and said, I'm Andy's mum, and no, I'm not getting my teeth done. Well, that was an easy mistake to make.
Oh, well. that'll be me off our Christmas card list then. Eh? Oh dear, it's all fine kidding, eh? Right, let's change the subject before we get into more trouble.
So Eddie says that Paddy's sounding great. He does actually, he sounds really good. So does the car.
So next along is another escort. It's Paul Thompson and Ricky Finlayson. They're going quite well also. Ricky from Inverness, Paul from Driffield. Ricky, I don't know if it's an official title, but Ricky, if you're ever looking for a navigator, Ricky seems to be the man to find them and sort
He's an official saucer, isn't he?
Aye, so he was out with Chris Colley in the Scottish. Unfortunately didn't finish. They went off the road just beside us in Kinharvey. weren't far off the road. They just half spun and landed in the ditch. Had a puncture on the rear and it wouldn't come out.
Well, Isabel Riddick's retorted with, maybe try car 1 or car 5, rustle up some entries for the Galloway Hills Rally, and we'll see you on the 17th of August for the promised RBs. Rock buttons, I presume.
Rock buttons.
RBs,
Oh,
yes.
right, okay. Again, this is
And Kirsty
Paul
Riddick is
Thompson,
watching.
Ricky
Oh, she
Phillips.
must be finished. Michael Renting is watching.
I think that's a historic car, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's S12, so it's historic. So that'll be a BDA with a ZF 5-speed box in it.
The temperature's dropped a bit, is it no?
It
has,
has, yes.
Oh.
And then the next one along is going to be John Morrison and Sinclair Young in the hired
Clouds are gathering a bit.
Polo
They are.
R5.
It did rain earlier. Briefly.
Wish you'd stop yawning, you'd make me
I
yawn.
know. I had to go and get my summit.
There's something you cold, son.
Cold. And this I did myself.
I said to somebody once before when they were saying they were cold, I'm saying, the blood getting thin. He says, well, it's an awful lot better than it getting thick. Yeah, it sounds like a Rally 2 car on an R5. That's a Rally 2.
There's a
this
few
one,
gaps
Polo.
though, isn't there? It's.
Yeah.
I thought they would have had this closed up a bit, but well. I suppose it's not always easy to close up all the gaps. We did have a few comments of some of the competitors we were speaking to who are visiting from further south, saying they were enjoying the scenic views that the rally was taking them on.
Yeah.
And Michael Renton watching.
I think one or two
So
of them
Kirsty, let us know. Did you take
dreading,
first place in the
Dreading
SRC
going back
points?
to Hurley Bog. Yeah,
if
it's
so,
John Morrison.
How far were you ahead of Scott? So yeah, John really enjoying that car.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
he's loving it. It's taken him a wee while to get into getting used to it.
Different style of driving it.
I don't know when was the last time John did a gravel rally.
Good
did.
question.
Did Argyle, didn't he, John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe this time last year.
In his own car. So yeah, so it's a while since he's been on the loose.
Yeah.
I did ask him if this was a permanent thing using the hire car. He said he couldn't afford it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh dear.
Next along is another one of the juniors in the 208 Rally 4. Sam Mason and James Seymour. They're doing the Salantis Challenge as well.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them doing the BRC and Salantis.
That's quite a new thing, is it this year? This is the second year?
I'm not sure.
I think it's
to
the
be honest
second
with
year.
you.
I think.
I would hazard a guess that that's why they're all using Peugeots.
Yes.
But I could be wrong. Of course, Natalie Robinson, she is also registered for the Scottish Rally Championship. So again, another junior doing the BRC, the SRC, and the Stellantis Championship. So again, there's Sam Mason, James Seymour, Bewdley. Where's Bewdley? At Yorkshire?
I think it is Yorkshire.
Yeah, going along well.
I'm going to need a hot toddy, I think, to heat myself up later on.
I was speaking to Callum Graffin earlier on and just saying how he was getting on. He said, I'm not sure if this is the first year that Sam's been in, that Callum's been in this championship, or how many events he's done, but he said it's quite a steep learning curve, and he was taking him a wee while to get used to the car. I'm not 100% sure how many, if he's actually done all the championship. I think he's quite young. I don't think he's been...
yeah, I don't think he's done many gravel rounds at all.
But I could be wrong. Somebody else might be able to tell us the right answer to that.
Former Junior 1000 driver too.
So Mike Dix is saying, shouting on one of my usual drivers, a Montana in car 41, keep her pinned, lad.
Keep her pinned.
And Ian Part saying provisional 13th for... Oh, can't read that bit.
The next car along's Duncan
Fun
Campbell.
Bobby.
Now, it said in the programme that it's Michael Cruikshank's, but I believe
It's
Michael
not.
Cruikshank
At a family
had
emergency.
a family emergency. So who is it that's sitting in with him?
Eamon Boyle.
So sorry, Eamon, for mistaking
Calling you
you
Michael.
for Michael.
It was an easy mistake to make when they're hurtling past it.
Yes.
You know,
Wasn't- it
got a
wasn't
helmet
until-
on. We can't see what
yeah,
it's
it wasn't until
who's in there.
we saw them at
at the car park.
the car park that we
thought,
realised it wasn't Michael.
That wasn't the fresh complexion of a young Michael Cruikshank we saw.
Very quiet car, very
yep.
deceiving.
Subaru. Oh, I can't stop yawning now. That's shocking. Not that I'm bored. I'm just cold.
Because you're cold.
Yep. My body's going into survival mode.
Oh dear.
There's not much left of it to survive.
You just cover you over with some bracken and leave you. Won't
Aye, yeah.
The next car along that I can see, I think, is Martin Erskine and Peter Carstairs, and the red Mitsubishi Evo. There's 7 or an 8, is it?
7, I think, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Well, Bewley is in Worcestershire, where the Worcestershire sauce comes from. Thanks for the coverage. You're very welcome, Brian Lunchbury. We try our best, you know, but we often get it wrong.
We do.
But we're allowed to have these little foibles.
I suppose it gets easier the more you do it, because you get to know the cars.
Yes.
Because normally we don't see all the cars, you know, we've done our bit beforehand. And
Gary Stewart is wishing Angie Stevenson, saying, I hope the new teeth are looking really well. She's not getting new teeth.
I'm never going to
she
get
said
to
that.
I'm never going to get to live this down, am I? Yep, it's Martin Erskine, Pete Carstairs.
So Gordon Hayes saying it's beautiful sunshine and warm down in Eccles. You can go off, folk.
I keep going in to see if the wife's got the washing machine on to watch to see what the solar panels
He's
are
had
doing.
new solar panels fitted, and I've heard nothing but, oh look, I've made 5p on the grid
Made
today.
5p.
And I would have if I'd been registered.
I'm just impressed I haven't had to pay for any electric for the last week.
He's phoning his wife up and saying, put the dishwasher on, put the washing machine on. We're giving that away.
Give her a row when I go home
National
for
Grid
how
are
many
paying
times
for
she's
it.
had the kettle on.
Get the kettle going. Get the tumble dryer going. So if you're needing your washing done in the next week or so,
If it's sunny,
tumble dryer,
if it's sunny,
go
go
play
play
Gowrie.
If it's no sunny,
Because
don't
he'll
bother.
happily do it for you because it's not costing him a penny. And he doesn't want to give it away back to the National Grid for free, so you'd rather use it. So here's your opportunity. We're Gowrie's latest laundrette.
But
I'm
again,
sure
only if it's-
Muriel
only if
will
the
be
sun is
delighted.
shining. So next car along is car 45. It's Matthew Stroud and Brian Hodgson and the Mark II Escort, the red Mark II.
So Eric Brown's now watching, and his driver was watching earlier, Mr. Hamilton.
All right. Good. I think going by this tracker, Martin Ersing's going back for another run through his.
You think?
Well, he's just there.
Oh, he's come backwards. Oh, that's not good.
Right. And then we've got.
I didn't think that was allowed.
No.
Oh, here he goes. Yeah, Matt Stroud was speaking to him earlier as well. The car park was for SS6, and he was having an absolute ball of a day. Loving it, he says.
And the next one up is
good.
Darren Martin and Daniel Hurston, Fiesta R5.
So Dave Cowie says, if you need a hot toddy, try a Sturi Maduri.
Sturi Maduri.
Sturi Maduri.
McGuinness. And he's Sturi Maduri.
So what is he? There's another one. Is it a Highland Fling, they call it? Is that Glava, Drambuie and a malt, I think, all mixed together?
Not a clue. Sounds like poison to me.
Poison. Oh, you're a vodka and coke man, aren't you?
Darren Martin.
Actually, you get a really nice malt down at Newton Stewart from the Bladnoch distillery, where we'll be down there in that neck of the woods in a few weeks' time.
Yep. Next car on
Angie Stevenson's giving Gary Stewart into trouble, I think, regarding her holiday ventures.
So Trevor Gamble and Phil Kenny in Fiesta Rally 2. Should we be signing disclaimers before we do this?
Well, maybe
No.
it might be a requirement, but you see, we don't know who's listening.
Yeah.
How do we cover everybody? I mean, especially if it's international. I mean, how did we know that Angie Stevenson would be listening from Turkey? I think a bottom set costs you about 1,500 and a full set's about 2.8, I think, isn't it?
Sorry,
Teeth. We're talking teeth
All right.
in Turkey.
Uh-huh.
A bottom set's about 1,500 and a full set's about 2.8, I think.
Oh no, it's an awful lot more than that.
Is it?
Oh God,
So you've looked into it then?
Thousands of pounds.
You've looked into it then?
Actually, there's a friend of mine.
What? You've got a friend?
Yeah. Jock Mitchell has got the Smitty in Kinrossy, and,
and you've named him now?
He was in Turkey on holiday, and he was posting about his new teeth and all the rest of it. But it was actually all a ruse. He'd actually bought a set of plastic dentures for, just stick-on dentures for about £5 off eBay or whatever, and was baking a prank. But the amount of people that were phoning were saying, "What are you doing that for? How much did it cost you? How long were you there for?"
What's the phone number?
It's Jack Ryan and Robin Nicholson. Spoke to Jack and Robin at the start of this, at the car park earlier, and they said, "How are you getting on?" And they said, "We're absolutely loving it."
So Eddie O'Donnell says, "I remember being scrutineered in the Bladnoch distillery at the Baldoon stages many moons ago." That is very true.
Absolutely.
In fact, did the park not service there once as well?
It was based out of Baldoon.
Yeah.
The distillery Bladnoch.
Yeah.
A couple of times. Aye.
The scrutineer at the distillery in Mull as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to ask him if he only does rallies at the started distilleries.
John Hamilton thinks we should be sending Brune to Turkey to get new teeth. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Keith Riddick is also watching. So Paul Hassan saying, "Hey guys, give a big shout out to all the marshals and organisers who work for free to bring this rally together." Absolutely. So and Angie's asking, are we talking from a position of experience when it comes to
Smith?
teeth? I don't think so. And Dave Mason saying, "No Mitchell's teeth again." Absolutely, Dave.
We'll need to shout for Dave. He's getting a bit
What did you say the other day?
Mutton Jeff.
Mutton Jeff. Well, he's just bought himself a new toy, is he not?
Yeah, but we're up at Aberdeen picking up a golf buggy. He's getting too old to carry his clubs all the way around the golf course, so I had to go and get him a golf buggy. So
that's shocking. But mind you, Dave, if you need your laundry done, get it up to Blair.
Go up and see Auntie Mo. There's
There's an opportunity not to be missed.
Morrison. No, it's not. It's Alan Dixon.
Alan Dixon, Martin Forrest.
The tracker was actually alright there for a while, but it's doing it. I must be going in and out of signal or something.
So Willie Patterson saying Team AAG had a good day at the front, cheering on young Ryan now. Eddie O'Donnell said it was the old man that enjoyed the events with the distillery for scrutineering. Absolutely.
I can remember the first time I ever came across Eddie and Eddie. It was a single venue event, and he was a beige Escort with a vinyl roof, and old Eddie would have his arm sitting on the windowsill of the car going along. Right,
Dave
this is
Mason's
Gordon
come back
Morrison, Montana.
Dave Mason came back with a quirk to you saying, aye, but he can still read.
Yeah, the wrong specs on, Dave.
So Charlie Donaldson's watching with us. So
At Muriel's on. He's giving it some.
I hope Mike's feeling better because he had a bit of a difficult time after he did the Down rally with Montana. And 3 weeks later he was rushed into hospital with a brain aneurysm.
Oh,
who was
after
that?
severe headaches. Mike Dixon.
Oh dear.
Which is why he's not competing with Montana today. But he
Alan
seems to
Marshall's
be
with us.
out
Oh,
and on the
afternoon,
mend.
Alan. Denise Forrest going well for the old blokes, Dixon and Forrest. Now, Denise, that's a terrible thing to say about your husband. Oh, maybe it's Martin's mother. I don't know. No, I think it's his wife.
Nah, you just be careful.
I know.
We've already put our foot in it there. I think this could be Natalie Robinson.
It is.
No, it's
Is
a
it?
Subaru.
No, it's a Subaru. I don't know.
No.
44.
Eddie Kidd.
It's
Rob Cotton.
Rob Cotton, yeah.
no, that's another. That's not showing up in the system at all. The next car that I've got is Natalie Robinson and Sam Collis in the Peugeot 208 Junior Championship. BRC. He's registered for the Scottish Rally Championship as well.
If you hear any chattering, it's not because I'm playing the castanets and we're doing a Spanish acquisition. It's my teeth going.
Still feeling cold.
Oh, bitter.
It's that sun's quite nice.
Well, the sun's when
warm
it's
there,
yeah, when the sun comes out, but when that wind just whistles straight back in. Whoa. Repeat the shout out to the marshals and organisers. Without them, rallies do not happen. You're absolutely right, Paul. They don't.
Absolutely.
And they are a
and
vital
they're getting
part
more
of,
difficult and to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Natalie.
It takes a lot of time and effort and dedication to get put an event
And
on.
Sam Collis.
You know, and it's not as if they get paid for it. They're doing it because they enjoy it, because they want to give others the enjoyment that the sport brings them, and that's to be commended. And it's happening up and down the country all the time, although it is getting more of a challenge.
The amount of grey-haired people that you see on these rallies, and it's the same on everything. You know, it gets more difficult to get people.
Trace Wood says it's a thin wind.
Should
It
be
must be thin. It's
the
getting
Molten
places it
Missile,
shouldn't it?
Steve Bannister next.
Yeah, 50 years in sport, in motorsport.
Yeah. And still competitive.
With Heather had a Heather Mackenzie had made him a little banner she displayed earlier on SS4. There he goes.
His car affectionately known as Ethel.
With frequent co-driver Callum Atkinson of the. You need Need a stove put in, calms your man.
And then the next one's the Yellow Starlet we were talking about earlier on, the Toyota Starlet of Chris Richmond Hand. It's a Vauxhall engine, 2 litre Vauxhall with the 6-speed Samsonite box, H pattern.
Goes.
He actually goes well on the gravel, but he's absolutely tremendous on tar.
So Eddie O'Donnell saying that the Tobermory distillery has been used again this year, once again for scrutineering after a wee break. So that's good. Back in the old distillery.
We were talking about that earlier on. There's been a fairly substantial rock slide in Grampian, so we were going to be going across on Tuesday to do the route notes for the event, yeah. But they're not sure if they're going to be able to get Grampian cleared, so that would mean that then the south side of the island, like Screeden and obviously Grampian, Screeden, would not be able to get used. And then if you're not coming out the bottom end in our turn, then becomes, it's a long way to go round just for 2.5 mile, even if you use it twice.
Yeah.
But they may need to get the stages turned round about, so it might be again a very different Mull Rally, not because the organisers want to do that, but they've no choice. Yeah.
So Ian Parker said we have to give a big thank you to the Beck family.
Is,
superb effort as always. Oh, and thank you to the commentators. Is that us?
There's young Callum Graffin. Again, his father has KG Motorsport in Ireland, who
imports cars. I think imports rally cars.
Yeah, he brokers and sells rally cars. I believe he was brokered the Rally 3 cars. I think he's got 2 in Ireland, and Robert's got the one here in the British Championship. But and they obviously look to go very well, so maybe we'll see some more of them in the future.
Yep.
So this is 61. This is Ernie Lee. So it's Ernie and Patricia. So Ernie hit something on stage.
I think he'll be enjoying the lift that the car gives him out of the corners and things.
Ernie usually out in his E30 BMW, but the engine was destroyed on the Scottish, so he cannot get the parts from America that he requires in time, so he hired this car. Was enjoying it, but in stage 2 he came round the corner to find something that somebody else had dragged out onto the road, and that was the end of his rally. But it's good to see that they've got him back out so he can get a run in the car. I think the car's hired from young Dunbuckley.
Another Mark II Escort come in. Here we go. Mr. Dawson.
It's Mike Phillips and Laura Davidson from Avis.
So Sandy Fraser said, guys, it's up here, it's a cold and lazy wind that would rather gang through you than ruin you. All the best, and thanks again for the coverage and commentary, Sandy Fiduris. You're very welcome. Oh, stand by your beds. Malcolm MacDonald Proudlock is watching. Oh
well.
Here we go.
He should be proud of his son. He's doing a really good job
with that car. Sterling job again.
I was speaking to him earlier on. He's a lovely young lad.
That service here going, that's my boy. That's my boy.
He's a very presentable young chap. Always nice and pleasant when you speak to him.
But Malcolm?
No.
Oh.
No, Malcolm is quite a pleasant chap too, but no, he's Robert's a lovely young lad.
My mother thought Malcolm was the hotel gardener.
Oh, yeah.
And she was quite impressed that I even knew the hotel gardener's name when we visited.
So this will be John Rintoul and Ross Hind in the historic Mark II. LVS 173 is the registration.
So yeah, if you're looking for a nice little break, Malcolm's got a beautiful hotel, maybe House Hotel, down in just outside Dumfries. Beautiful country house.
Yeah, it's a lovely
Beautiful
place.
setting. Great hospitality, great food.
Not expensive. Lovely
Not expensive.
Food. Yeah.
Used to be a good stage as well.
Yeah, there's a stage
Maybe.
at the back.
Yeah, that maybe.
I just wonder if that's maybe
maybe.
why Robert's quite proficient in rally driving.
Practicing.
think he'll be
His
allowed
own
to
rally
practice, maybe.
stage at the back of the house. Yeah. Not that he would do that.
Malcolm was always a very generous host. Well, he will be now.
This is Christina Robinson. Her daughter Natalie is doing the juniors. Christina with Grum Wilcox, another 208 Peugeot. Christina's registered for the Scottish Rally Championship.
And it's good to see Grum as a driver, try to help someone get on with their driving skills.
And then we have a wee bit of a
Frequent attendee to Mull, isn't he, Grum? Has been for
Grum,
many
he
years.
does, in his Manta, he does a few other events also. He does some other tarmac. It's sure it's tarmac he does mostly.
I think it is nearly all tarmac he does, yeah.
Solely. He's a quick old boy. Donna Harper sits in beside him.
Yeah.
So that's Andy Forbes. Well, we thought he had a problem earlier on when we saw him.
Going better there than it was
He's
this morning.
definitely. It wasn't going like that
No.
in stage 4
It was
this
definitely a bit
morning. There was
off
something
cylinder or something, wasn't
not
it?
quite right. I'm sure somebody will know and maybe be able to tell us. So next along is one of my favourites, Keith Robertson and Steve Brown in the Vauxhall Frenza. It's nice to see something a bit different.
Is it not Ricky Finlayson who's co-driving for Keith today? No?
Say again?
Is it not? Was it Stephen Brown who's co-driving?
Stephen Brown,
Brown?
yeah.
Co-driving for?
Yeah. Stephen is sitting
Who's
beside
Ricky Finlayson co-driving for? Is he not co-driving for
that-
somebody today?
guy in an escort,
right,
yeah.
English chap in a historic car.
So
Paul Thompson.
Aye,
Gordon
sorry.
Hay says you'd like to thank the commentary team for your knowledge and chat. Makes all the difference when we're watching a live stream. You're very
Yeah,
welcome.
There we go, and the Firenze. Remember back in the day when Wally Laurie used to have one of these things?
Oh, Jings, that was last century.
It was a long time ago.
Andrew Forbes is going well, says Eddie
And we've got
O'Donnell. Yes,
Neil
indeed.
Cowan and Gail White coming in MGZR. Yeah, Wally and Dick Haggart did Mull one year and they borrowed notes from Peter Grant, another old rally person name, but Dick was reading the notes and he said, came to this bit, he says, I don't know what it says, but it's in red. And that was the end of the rally. He said they couldn't even get the spare wheel out, the car was that badly damaged.
So Bill McCreadham is watching from Penrith in Cumbria. But I can't stop yawning, that's terrible.
It's because you're cold.
Well, look, Robert's got a ladybird on his bottom.
So it's next up will be Ben Stockdale and John Shepherd on the Mark II Escort.
Sorry about that, my trouser must have fallen down.
Now this is the car that was in the ditch in this stage earlier on.
Yes.
Fortunately, just into the ditch because there was about a 30-foot drop
It's a fair drop.
into oblivion.
Valley, yeah.
So
golly.
the driver was sitting in the car with his foot firmly pressed on the brake, so it didn't go any further.
Absolutely.
Well, they pulled it out. So
You notice the co-driver jumped out pretty
Yeah,
quick
they-
though. He was gone.
yeah, Ben is from Malton, but John Shepherd.
Elgin.
John for a while. He's from Elgin. He's done a few events in the Scottish Championship over the years.
So George Myatt has joined us back again. Hi, George.
Then we've got a bit of a break. There's nothing in stage after us according to the tracking system.
Oh.
It didn't do any damage at all to the car, but it was...
front wing. So the front wing was damaged on that car?
No, it wasn't. That was the other blue one. That was Ross Jarrett's.
Right, so it was.
Ross Jarrett had hit a bale at the super special stage. Yeah, but when we asked the navigator what had happened, he said, the accident started about 3 corners back. He said it was just got one wrong and then the next run wrong, and then it just got out of phase and ended up in.
Rolling into the boondocks,
but where they were sitting, the back wheels were on all the loose rubble, and it just wouldn't come out, so they had to just wait and get recovered. So at the moment there's nothing in the stage, but
dear.
we do have
3 old codgers that have Carl.
There's quite a lot. Yeah, there's car 49 just started now, I think. Yeah. So we've got quite a few cars still to come, but for whatever reason there's been a wee delay there.
But you'd be quite impressed with our technical setup here, because we have solar panels, we have Starlink units, battery packs, multiple cameras.
And that's just for us, the battery packs.
Yeah, jump start.
We'll need to get you one of these jackets that you put into a battery pack and switch on.
Oh God, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
I've got that one. We've got some of them.
Have you?
Oh, they're really good. Yep.
You get gilets and jackets and gloves.
We've got gilets.
I'll need to get that for my Christmas. Well,
I think if your core body's warm, the rest of
that's what's wrong.
Not too
it's
bad.
freezing.
Your head and
It's
your
leaking.
your core. Yeah.
The insulation's gone.
Should have put your woolly hat on.
Paul Hassan says, great coverage, guys, and enjoying the crack. You're very welcome. Oh, no one's commenting about your ladybird, Robert.
No.
In fact, Robert, you've got 2 now.
Oh, well.
You've got one on your left leg and one on your right butt cheek.
Starting a colony.
Yeah. Jings.
Wonder if it's a ladybird and a ladbird.
Yeah, but where are they going to meet? That's the worry.
We're actually talking. Robert was doing a bit of pruning of some along the grasses here and that earlier on, and I suggested to him that I wouldn't get him to come and cut my grass. The mess he's made of it, to be fair. But he said he doesn't cut his grass. He's got a wilderness in the back garden where he has various wildlife and all the rest of it. So
I'm going to say it up, David.
I don't know if he was talking about the kids and the wife or if
sparrowhawks,
the next door neighbour's dog, or
taking doos in mid-flight, hedgehogs.
What a mess!
Couple of old yows.
No, who's got an old yow in the back garden?
Well, maybe keep the grass down.
Oh, keep the grass down.
When he said wildlife, wasn't he?
Oh,
he didn't say exactly what it was.
No, true.
Still prompted, I suppose. Right, so whatever that hiccup was, we've got 4 cars on stage now.
Oh, have we? Oh, well.
Yeah. Still looks to be quite a few to come, though. But all the cars, no, I was going to say all the cars are at the car park.
Davey Drummond said that's far too much information about Robert's backside. And your ladybirds.
Yeah. So
well, he's obviously a mobile mating colony. What can we say?
I believe all the cars are at the lay-by at the bottom of this stage. So
car park.
Yeah, so there shouldn't be any more delays, I wouldn't think.
Well, I can hear some cars back in.
Yeah, there's
the distance.
5 in the stage now. So the next one up's car 49, so it's Mike Moats and Gary McDonald and the Subaru.
It is, yeah, away over there. There's some sea, just.
And yonder hill, there's stood a coup. It's moved away, so it's not there now.
Any chance of seeing where that banner's disappeared?
No, I can still see a leg sticking
Oh,
up.
you still see a leg?
Yes, I can still see a leg. It's hanging on grimly.
Good.
Eddie's saying, well done, team Greg, good crack. Got to go. Sheena says, I'll have to go and peel the ties.
Good old Munson ties for tea.
Good for you, Sheena. Keep him in his place. Don't let him get ahead of himself.
You're lucky you're not on the way home. Would be unseeing you. But a plate of Munson ties.
Oh, there was a few notional times given for SS8 apparently. So that's why there's a small gap. Thank you, Mr. Park.
What was special stage?
Durris.
8? Durris. Okay, so
challenge
somebody maybe blocked the road or something.
So Angus Laurie's watching, and Davy Drummond has joined the Ladybird Watching Club.
Oh dear. I don't know how he's going to manage to get the camera in there, but so this is Mike Moats.
Out enjoying his day's fun.
Mike and Gary McDonald.
Oh no, Robert Warrenham's flown the coop.
I know.
The sun's
On the right
away
cheek
again.
anyway. On the leg's still there.
Next car along is young Thomas Millen and the
That wind's
MG3.
getting right up again.
It certainly is.
The Thomas Millen and Neil Jeffrey. It's good to see that although this isn't an MG3 challenge event, that they're out honing their skills. Suppose it'd be good for your CV to say that you've done a British Championship event.
Huh? Speaking about nature, I mean, one of the things we did notice when we were waiting in the car park was a number of bumblebees that were going about and wasps.
Yeah, bumblebees, and that's a good
Bumblebees.
sign.
Good sign
Yeah.
of a healthy environment. You learn all sorts of things on this channel, don't you?
None of them useful.
What was the name of the loaf thing that we had for lunch,
Oh,
Bill?
you had a bit of Smiddy loaf, Robert.
Oh, right,
Smiddy
that's
loaf.
lovely.
Smiddy loaf, yes.
Right, this is Ryan Walker, the reigning Scottish junior champion at the 47-year-olds. Thomas and Ryan always have a good battles in the MG3 class. Two youngsters to look out for in the future. 67, it's Craig Gibson and Ewan Lees, and their classic vehicle restorations Escort Mark 1. Don't know where that wind's coming from, but I know where it's going. Jeez, oh, it's getting chilly. So it's Craig Gibson. And is it OEE the edge of that now? EOO.
Yeah. Robert, we're being asked, are we just sitting on a bank exposed to the weather where
Sorry?
you've placed us?
Say that again?
People are asking, are we just sitting here exposed on a bank where you have placed us?
What else are they expecting? A 5-star hotel?
Well, they don't believe that. They're actually asking, can we get a wave?
Right, this is
I see.
64,
Well, when we're
Richard
done,
Spink
we'll done,
and
we'll give a wee wave.
Catherine
I'll turn the
Brewer,
camera.
and their Mark II RS 1800.
But you'll see how windswept it is just in a minute or three.
The only problem is if I turn round to film you two, I go down the banking.
I wouldn't bother because I can't speak for myself,
But
but looking at Bill, it's not a pretty sight.
no, it's no. Everything's shaking. And things that shouldn't be shaking are shaking.
Got me yawning now.
It's getting chilly.
It's not so nice when the sun goes away, but yeah, well, it'll be long now.
No. Overall, we've been actually pretty lucky.
Yeah, we have.
So next
been
is
raining much.
car 76, Mark Irvin and Ross Mackay in the Fiesta Rally 4. Now they had a roll at some point earlier on today.
And it
First
landed
stage
on
this
its
morning.
wheels.
Yeah, first
Stage
stage
this morning, yeah.
And landed on its wheels, and he thought, well, she's still going, let's keep going. So
Bit of tank tape and she was sorted.
yeah, the windscreen's cracked, the roll cage hasn't moved, and you can hardly notice the wing and the roof at this side. So
It's almost in rally pristine condition.
now that is a Rally 4, so the Peugeot 208s are Rally 4s. That is Ford's equivalent, so that's the Ford Fiesta Rally 4. So that will also be the same engine that's in Robert Proudlock's car, but Robert's been a 4-wheel drive car, so it's a Rally 3.
Yeah. Well, we've been joined by rally royalty. Bruce Lyle is with us from Glasgow.
Ooh.
Afternoon, Bruce.
West Kilbride.
Oh, West Kilbride. Oh, well, sorry.
Goodness sake.
The Oracle has spoken.
I hope you're warmer than we are, Bruce. I can tell you. Whoa.
It's like a Christmas curtains. Aye, greeting. Mike
Mike
Grant.
Grant and Graham Kelman.
And now, car 34. Ran a wee bit out of sync there. That's Megan O'Kane. Megan O'Kane in the Fiesta R2, the old version, or older version. And Nicky Addison, both from the Kyle Lachals. They had a minor off in stage 2 last night. Created a rather large hole, I believe, which Megan's father landed in. Yeah.
And ended his event.
Stayed there. Yeah.
But maybe that was actually an alternative plan because she was trying to get the evil off her father.
Oh, maybe.
She wants to progress.
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, going really well. And next along will be Fletcher Faulkner and Ian Murray and the Ford Fiesta SD. Excuse me. 150.
He must be doing Super Rally then.
It could be.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
He was sitting at the end of stage 1 this morning.
Yes.
When I came back out, you would
All
see
right,
him.
okay,
Oh.
we wouldn't see him.
No.
Oh, you would come out. Did you not see him across the road?
No,
Not by that
we
time,
didn't,
but
to be honest.
by the time I got back round, then he was sitting.
When we came out, all the vehicles, the recovery vehicles, were coming actually still down the road, so he was maybe attached to the back of one of them, Robert. And next up is Russell Adiman and Kev Wilson and the yellow Mark II Escort.
Paul Hassan's thanking us for our coverage. You're very welcome. Just wish it was a bit warmer.
and then it's Russell Hardiman.
That's a historic spec car, isn't it? Is that a historic spec?
No, it's S3. So modern spec car. S3 is two-wheel drive cars, normally aspirated, over 2 litre. So
There's somebody no feeling the cold, Bill. They've got the shorts on.
Shorts? I wish it was.
next along is Charlie
Could be enough
Matheson in the
excuse.
Mini, car 63.
One of 2 minis in the event.
Yes. There he is.
The other one will be driven by Craig Wallace. And I'm sure his wife will be biting her fingernails in eager anticipation of him getting to the end.
Unless she's got the insurance policies looked at. Next along will be Donald Brooker and I think it's a
BMW.
325i, the E30, grey BMW. It's in the historic class, S12.
It is a historic class car, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. So I would imagine they did do a 325i challenge back in the day. We were talking about that earlier on.
On,
But
yeah.
I think the majority of the stuff that's in the car, apart from upgraded suspension and stuff like that, I think engine-wise
Quiet car.
they were fairly standard gearboxes and diffs and stuff like that. But not sure about limit slip diffs and stuff like that. But there'll be some upgrades, but it was a lot of standard bits. So the challenge, it was Pat Flynn that started it, who was the same man that started the 205 challenge back in the day, and it was done because it was affordable. It was probably the cheapest way to get into rallying at the time. Was something that went reasonably well, and you could have a good bit of fun with, rear wheel drive sliding about.
Mrs. Wallace is giving us lots of laughy faces from service. Oh my goodness, my wife has joined us. It's only taken her 2 days. Jeepers.
Welcome, Elaine.
Hello dear. Be home soon.
Yeah.
Get the bath filled. I'm freezing.
The poor soul's shivering.
Adrian Gregory's watching from Scarborough and joining the coverage. You're very welcome, Adrian. Aidan, sorry. I got a new set of glasses like you.
It was last night. Last night with the glasses, there was that much stour on the back of them. You could,
Good to see.
good eyesight to see through them. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 7 cars left to come.
7 more minutes of shiver.
2, 3, 4. There's 5 in the stage. No, there's 8 to come. There's one was hiding behind another there.
8.
I
Is
think.
it increased?
Yes, it's increased.
Oh.
So next along car 78, which is John Brownie and Gordon Ritchie in the Opel Kadett C. I
Well, I
don't
can
know
hear it just
why
in the
he doesn't
distance.
run that car, or why that car's not in the historic class as well. It's in the open class S5.
Must have something to do with the engine then.
Possibly. Or gearbox, or
Oh yeah, it could be.
whatever, or roll cage, it could be anything. But, S5 is cars normally aspirated engines over 1600 up to 2 litre.
Robert, why is it sunny over on the coast and not here?
I know.
It's
Typical.
not fair. Oh, Robert, all your ladybirds are flown the coop, or the leg, so to speak.
Can you still see it? Can you?
No, it's gone.
Gone.
They've all gone.
Oh, what a shame. So again, this is John Brownie, and
yeah.
Gordon Ritchie, and Noble Gaudet.
I wonder if Brother Andrew's out watching anywhere today. Because again, this is in his backyard.
I would say that probably, going by the sound of that, it's probably got a straight cut gearbox in it, so that might be why it's not historic.
So Martin Ross is saying, watching from Helensburgh, brilliant comment to you guys, do a great job. Thank you very much, Martin. We try our best.
Next
Fail
along,
miserably, but we try our best.
79, Neil Phillips and Ian Phillips from Avis and Muckles, and there's Subaru and Bretza. And it looks like this on here that he's getting caught.
Oh.
Maybe not. No, he's just jumped a great bit.
Oh.
Spots of rain.
Eh?
Spots of rain.
Spots of rain?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Sun's coming out.
Sun and rain.
Sunny rain.
Nice clean looking car, considering what has been put through today.
Yes.
And then the next one along, it's car 90, so it's Kyle Morrison, the son, Graham Morrison, the father, swapped seats for the day.
Yep.
So,
God, Fred McLean must be on our tea break. He's watching again. Jesus, Fred, how many tea breaks do you get?
He's starting to get to grips with this car. Quick old car, this. Graham has had a few good results with this vehicle.
Yeah. Here he comes. Try to make his dad proud, I'm sure. So Kevin Robertson says, excellent job guys, watching from home in Spain. Are you guys covering the podium awards? Well, we're not, personally, as a team. I'm not sure if anyone else is.
There'll be nothing live.
Not live, I wouldn't have thought, no.
We're
Well,
all
unless
here.
the BRC do something live.
Yeah, but that'll be on ITV4 a week
but
on Monday, I think, isn't it?
They might do something on Facebook and
We wouldn't get invited to stuff like that. We're only here because they don't have to look at us.
Aye.
It's it'll be the boy,
Yes.
who Alistair, yes, who'll be doing all the in front of camera stuff, I would think.
he's usually busy running about getting stories.
Right. Next along's Martin Locke and Andy Locke in the Subaru.
Very quiet.
Yeah. All the way from Stranraer or Cairn Ryan. I think their business is in Cairn Ryan, but they live in Stranraer.
There's a huge puddle just in front of where Robert's standing, and I mean it's like about 10 metres long. It's like a spring that's running.
Sorry?
And
You
Robert was concerned that possibly the first couple of cars along would soak us, and that would be the end of the broadcast. But to be fair, the Subaru's the only one that got anywhere near it there.
Aye.
So Gary Burgoyne says, yes, thank you guys again for your commentary and coverage, and I will be out watching the Yorkshire Cruise on the Track Road Rally in Yorkshire Forest next month. Great to hear that, Gary. Enjoy your time.
Next along should be,
We'll be there.
Steve McGregor and Malcolm Vai and Evo 3 Lancer Mitsubishi. When's that? We'll be doing
Next month, Track Road.
all right. We'll be doing something, I've no doubt, to do with our rally.
Oh, I've no doubt we will be, but we'll not be at the Track Road.
Taking notes or a busy couple of months coming up with doing stuff for the Roger Albert Clark, Greystokes.
Greystoke?
No,
Grisdale.
Grisdale. And then we're going out to Tunisia. Collect all the trackers that we need for the Roger Albert Clark. next one up will be car 70, which is Aileen Forrest and Susan Shanks, and the trusty Mitsubishi Evo 9. Anybody heard how John is? He had an accident and damaged an eye.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's all right. Yeah,
It's good to hear. And it looks like the last two cars are on the stage, which will be Craig Wallace and Max Carty. Craig in the Mini and Max Carty in the wee red C2. So
The wee 106 disappeared then, has it? The white one?
Looks like it, yeah. That's a shame.
He was
It was
going
a nice
well.
wee car. Yeah, that was car 83, Cameron Murray and Lawrence McKnight. Lawrence Knight. This is Craig Wallace.
No,
And
Aileen.
his birthday present
it's
to
Aileen.
himself.
It's Aileen.
It's Aileen, sorry.
Oh, you know you know that's between an Evo and a Mini.
I'm anticipating getting up off this chair and getting someplace warm. Get a wee bit ahead of myself. I was actually, sorry,
You're getting warm. You're round in that
I
bank
was
and get
actually
that banner.
looking to see if I could see car 83 anywhere on the tracking system.
Adrena will be getting concerned back in service if we say that. She'll have to go and get a new appointment at the nail clinic to get new nails if you'll bitten them all away.
Down to the quick. Yeah, so I can't see car 83 on the tracking system whatsoever. So
Oh,
take it that they're possibly retired. Although we did miss a car this morning at stage 4. Max Carty and the little C2 came after.
here he
we
comes. Here
decided
comes
to switch
Craig.
off.
Mr. Crozier, well
This
done. He's
is,
still going.
Mr. Wallace.
You can put away that insurance policy now, Adrena. He's going to make it, hopefully. One stage to go.
I'll see him again tomorrow because Saltair Car Club are running an auto test at Earl Airfield. So
that's right.
Colin, Craig's father, Colin, the scrutineer, is doing it in his Puma, and Craig's daughter is doing it in her. I'm not sure it's a
Puma, I think it
Toyota.
was.
No, it's a wee Toyota Yaris or something.
Yaris,
She's
yeah.
doing it in. I think, I'm not sure. She competes in the junior championship in the
Yeah.
14th.
So Adrena says her nails are doing fine and he's doing great. He is indeed. And Denise Forrest has said that. Oh, hang on a second, I've just lost her. Where did Denise go? Oh, dear.
Craig,
Oh, there she goes. Thanks, guys. Hope the effects of exposure wear off after and the heat and have a drink. We certainly will.
Craig Wallace's daughter, Kayla Wallace, is doing the junior championship in a wee Toyota. So
Is that us? Is it?
only
No,
one
but the
car
wee
to
second-
come,
one car to go.
Max Carty and
Max Carty, sorry, that's right.
sitting C2. Max and Daniel Bohr, we can hear them.
Oh, yeah.
They came through the first stage very late, so
He
late that
did,
everybody
yes.
we started packing up.
Yeah, we missed them on the.
So our apologies to them. It
yeah.
wasn't intentional. But they weren't appearing on the tracking system.
No, they weren't. In fact, he's actually sitting at the first hairpin. He's according to this,
Oh, dear.
but we can
Oh,
hear
well.
him coming.
Never mind.
So maybe it's where he's got his tracker fitted that it's not picking it up very well, or maybe this has had one or two glitches. So I think maybe the signal's been going out and in with the weather.
It's a
little.
difficult area, some parts of
Yeah,
this. So
yeah, so
black areas, black spots.
but
Here
he
comes.
is showing up. So yep, that's the car. Still seems to be pointing on the.
Oh,
He used. I think he thought that hairpin was tighter than it was. He used the handbrake and spun it.
Caught me out there, I didn't see that.
Oh dear.
He obviously spotted the camera and thought, "This is my moment of glory."
Showboating.
Oh, I was going to turn around and film you guys.
Oh
wasn't I?
yes, well we'll give everybody a wee wave.
So if
Wait
this
until I
goes-
do my hair.
If I start filming the sky, it means I've fallen down the banking.
Yeah, okay.
Hello,
Right,
all, one and all. Here we are.
Thank you all for
Funner.
your
See, there's
kind
not a bit of
comments.
shelter behind us.
Funert and his pal.
Just check that lens hasn't got a crack in it now.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon and over the weekend. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Our thanks goes to Royal Aero, of course, for their support to provide this broadcast to you, along with Asset Alliance with the SRC Championship. And our thanks go to Robert Beck on camera, and to my left, Mr. Ian Ray, who has opened up a new laundry business in Blairgowrie, don't forget, and myself, Bill Sturrock. Thanks very much. Hope you've enjoyed our commentary, and we'll look forward to you joining us again. Take care, safe journey home one and all, and thanks again to all the officials and marshals who did a great job over the weekend. Thank you, ta-ta and goodbye.
Cheerio. Right.